Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Happy Monday. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope you had a great weekend. Mothers out there, if you haven't seen my Mother's Day post, please go check it out. It was a very heartfelt post for all the mothers. And thank you for joining me. I appreciate you. Turn the color. We're gonna go green. Green is what we're doing. But welcome to Rooted in Essential Oils, where we are about to juice. We're gonna do some juicing this morning. And let me just read what we're gonna be doing, because I do have some information for you. You know, I'm all about that. Educate. But first thing first, I'm gonna show you what we're juicing. So we're doing some watermelon. These are regular beets. We got some strawberries and we got some ginger. So we're not doing too much. But we're also going to wash our vegetables. So this is 1 capful. If you would like to get you some veggie cleaner that's plant-based, check out my website. This is called the Thieves Fruit and Veggie Soak. They rebranded this so it doesn't look like this bottle anymore. It actually comes in a more sleek design. But we put 1 capful into this. Run some water. It will turn very soapy light, but remember, it's all plant-based. You'll see some bubbles raise up. That's weird. So we let this soak for 90 seconds. I'm gonna be moving this watermelon. If you're not washing your fruits and vegetables, you should. We'll put the strawberries in after we take the watermelon out. But yeah, that's what we're juicing this morning. And this will give us enough juice for at least like 3 days. You know, watermelon has a lot of water. It's full of water. But let me read y'all something real quick and then we'll go start it. Don't wash. Quiet. But thank you everyone for being here. I hope you had a great weekend. All right, so we're doing beets, strawberries, ginger, and watermelon. Those are the 4 that we're using. And they're regular beets. I think I put a golden one in there. I don't remember. All right, so beets, they're good for blood circulation or circulation in general. And it also helps lower blood pressure. And it will improve your blood flow, which is really good. Really, really good, y'all. It also will support your liver detox. It contains beta and biolins, aids to liver function. It increases stamina, often used for endurance and performance due to oxygen utilization support, which is really good. So that's what beets do. Strawberries, they're rich in antioxidants, especially vitamin C, and it's great for supporting skin health and immune defense. It's also an anti-inflammatory, so it helps reduce oxidized stress and inflammation. It will support heart health, containing flavonoids linked to lowering blood pressure and improve cholesterol. The ginger, we pretty much know what ginger is good for. Great for digestion, soothes the gut, reduces bloating, and helps with nausea. It's also anti-inflammatory and immune boosting, containing ginglis, I don't know how to say that, which reduces inflammation and may help fight infections. It increases circulation, enhances blood flow, and reduces muscle soreness. And watermelon, it's great for hydration. It's a powerhouse for that. Over 90% of water and rich in electrolytes, so it's natural electrolytes. It supports muscle recovery, contains Ketoline, which may reduce muscle soreness, and it's also good for heart health. Combined benefits with everything that we're using. When juicing together, this combo hydrates deeply while also providing anti-inflammatory, circulation boosting effects, supports detox and digestion thanks to the beets and the ginger, and it will give a natural energy lift without caffeine, and it promotes glowing skin due to high vitamin and hydration. So that is just a little bit of information about what we're about to do. And there is a golden beet. I see it right here. So these have been sitting in here long enough, but I'm going to cut my beets first, because we're going to get rid of all the end part of it. It's in the way, y'all. There's a lot going on here. So we're just going to cut the root, the like green part off. And again, if you're not washing your vegetables, you should. You really should consider it. Remember, beets stain, so try not to get it on your clothes. And we're doing, I was gonna just do regular beets, but because I seen that golden beet in there that I didn't use from the other day, we're just gonna use it before it goes back. Because we don't want to waste anything. All right. Let me get rid of this. The happy Monday. I hope everyone had a great weekend. It was a nice weekend here in Colorado. Didn't do too much. Stayed at home pretty much. We stayed at home. I'm just moving this watermelon around in the water. All right. And we are gonna take the skin off of the beets, and then we'll cut these down. And this is my second time juicing beets. Last time, if you missed last week's juicing, you'll see what I juiced. But it was a really good juice. And it did last me 3 days. Now, I had to Google, can you juice a strawberry? I mean, you can juice any fruits and vegetables. You can even juice herbs. But strawberries, you know, they're not very big, so we're not going to get a lot of juice from it. So we can juice strawberries. It's just not a lot of juice. And the reason why I'm juicing strawberries is because I don't want them to go bad. So this is a perfect way to, look at that. Look at my hand. It's going to be red. It's okay, though. It is okay. But, what was I saying? I don't know. I'm over here rambling, trying to get the skin off. And I don't have any gloves, or else I would have had gloves on. I don't have any, y'all. I don't have any. My hand's gonna be super red. I'm trying not to get it on me, though. I don't care about my hand. But I do appreciate each and every one of you being here. Team Reese Travels, hello. Welcome in. Happy Monday. Hope you had a good weekend. And if you haven't read my post, please go read it, because I did leave a heartfelt post for all the mothers for Mother's Day yesterday. So if you could go check it out. And there is words. You just gotta hit the words. I left a pretty long message for all the mothers. But thank you for being here. I appreciate you. We are going to be juicing. I just gotta get everything ready for it. So yes, we are doing beats and my hand's gonna be red, y'all. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for being here, fam. Appreciate you. Happy Monday. Hope all is well. I'm just getting these beats ready. No, I'm not bleeding. It's just beats. You know, beats are red. And again, if I had gloves, I would be wearing gloves, but I ain't got no gloves. No gloves over here. I used them all. Also, fam, my schedule for my going live is changing. So as you can see right now, I'm going live and I'm juicing. So this is like a new segment to the channel. I just started this last week. I'll probably do it like once a week of juicing. Maybe twice, we'll see. But for right now, this is what it is. But next week, it will probably be different. So you probably won't see me as much going live. Because I gotta get me a 9 to 5, y'all. I gotta get a 9 to 5. I've been relying on my business. And if you didn't hear, I was laid off from my chef job back in October. So I was really pushing my my YouTube channel and like my business, but can't rely on that. It's not. I don't have enough like customers buying on a regular basis. So if you don't make sales, you don't make money. So I gotta get me a 9 to 5, y'all. I gotta pay the bills. So my schedule will be changing. It will be changing. All right, we're gonna get rid of all these scraps. Right, and then we're gonna do the watermelon next. Watermelon next. Right now, I'm just rinsing the watermelon off. And then we're gonna dump these strawberries up in there. So we added just a little more water. And yes, I know it's weird to probably be juicing strawberries, but we don't want them to go bad, so that's why we're doing it. Normally I would just use these in something, but we gotta juice them. Why not juice them? I might save a few for like a parfait or something. But make sure you're washing your vegetables and fruits. And if you want to get you some fruit and veggies soak, check out my website. Thieves Fruit and Veggie Soak. So we're going to let those soak for 90 seconds. While that's soaking, we're going to get this watermelon. So this is a mini watermelon. We're probably going to use it all. I try to cut the ends off first. It smells sweet. We've had this for like 2-3 weeks now. at that watermelon. We're gonna move that piece out the way. We're gonna cut down the center. Trying to figure out how to cut it. Trying to get small pieces. I can see the water just flowing off the watermelon. And let's see, does anybody like watermelon? Or who doesn't like watermelon? Let's ask that. Because I know a lot of people love watermelon, but there are some people who don't like watermelon at all. Now, one melon that I don't really care for is the cantaloupe. I don't really care for cantaloupe. I'm not a cantaloupe fan. I'm not taking seeds out. We're gonna leave them and juice them. But yeah, we not big on cantaloupe. Not too big on the cantaloupe. We're gonna toss this scraps. Let's get the scraps out the way. Now with my juicer, it's not like the most expensive juicer out there. I've seen people juice the rind and things like that. I don't think my juicer could handle that, so that's why I'm taking the skin off. And then I'm just cutting these into smaller pieces because the spout that you put the fruit and vegetables in it's not a very big spout. So you gotta cut these up small. But the juicer works, so. Strawberry's been soaking long enough. Bring you back over here. We're gonna drain this water. And then we're gonna rinse it. And you can like see the dirt. It's like dirty. So dirty. I'm seeing bugs and everything, y'all. This is why you need to wash your vegetables. Wash them. Dirty. They're all clean. So with this fruit and veggie soak, it does take wax off of the fruit and veggies. So I also love that because you don't want to be eating all that wax. And especially if the farm that's growing it is using pesticides, you don't want to be eating the chemicals. All right, I need another bowl. Another bowl, y'all. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you. If you could share me out, would be greatly appreciated. We definitely working on watch hours over here, and we are pretty close to 2,000 family members, which is a great thing. We're also working on those watch hours, so the more people that we can get playing, the better. I'm gonna rinse my cutting board off. Also, if you wanna learn some things, watch my playlist. I got a lot of information throughout my videos. And we're not gonna cut up the strawberry because they're small enough. But they're starting to turn, y'all. So this is why we're gonna juice them too. But yeah, I got a lot of information for my channel. And it's all health and wellness related, mostly. Like you'll see some vlogs here and there, but we're not a big channel on vlogging, but I do share my life through my channel, so you'll see a lot of different things. I do it all over here. Yeah, no. That one got a little bruise on it, a little brown. This one too. See, they're starting to turn, y'all. They turning. Let me turn on my light real quick. But thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Any plans for this week? What's everybody doing this week? What are the plans? For me, that 9 to 5. That is my plan. So I preset my lives this week, but they could change. So depending on which job offers, I could be starting this week. And more than likely I will. So if that interferes with my lives that are preset, I will change the time. So I do mukbangs, and if that interferes with the mukbang, I'll probably do it like in the evening after work. And then for my workouts, like normally I'm working out right now, but not today. We are not going to share that today, but I will share it tomorrow. So you'll be able to see the workout tomorrow. Maybe. As if the job offer has not went through yet. But so we do mukbangs, we do workouts, we do healthy topics, and I think I am gonna save some of these strawberries. I'm not gonna juice them all. Probably like 10 strawberries. No, like 5. That one don't look too good. Lucy, hello, welcome in. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Happy Monday. Hope all is well. Welcome to the juicing. We're just cutting up some strawberries. And then we're gonna start juicing. Thank you for being here. Rinse that off. We're gonna do half of this watermelon and save the other half, like quarter. So today I will work out, but I'm not gonna go live with it. Um, we will not go live with the workout today. I will put out a short, probably 2. And yeah. If you haven't been seeing my shorts, please go check them out. I do a lot of different shorts. Health and wellness related. My son, you'll get to see my son in there. My hubby. Alright, that's all the watermelon that we're gonna do. We're gonna save this last piece for eating later. Alright, I'm going to cut up these because these will not fit in the juicer. And these are beets, fresh beets that we are going to be juicing. We're just quartering them. These ones are kind of small, but we're gonna make them smaller because we need to get that beet in the juice. I mean, the juicer. We need to get the beets in the juicer. And this is going to be a red juice. And then this is a golden beet because we have one left over. So we're throwing that in there too. And then we are going to add one more thing to this, and it is ginger. And we're gonna take half of it. Probably not even that much. I don't feel like we need that much. Ginger's pretty strong. And this is a big piece, so. Now, for this ginger, the best way to do ginger, and let me clean off my cutting board real quick. But the best way to do ginger, and I've mentioned this the last time I used ginger, but you want to take your ginger in a spoon. Don't use a knife because you can just scrape the skin off. You can also leave the skin on. But I take the skin off. And you just scrape it off. So a lot of the nutrients with ginger is right underneath the skin, so you don't want to use a knife to take the skin off. You can just use a spoon and it will take it off. And then you'll keep all the nutrients from the ginger. If you use a knife, you go too deep and then, yeah. It's not doing what it's supposed to. Well, it will. You're just not getting all the benefits. I just cut that piece off because it was awkwardly shaped. And you can scrape. We'll cut this piece. So I had this ginger for like almost a month. And it was starting to go bad, but we got all of it, so we're good. All right. Clean this up. And let's juice. Now that all our fruit and vegetables, fruit and vegetables are all squared away. This over here. We'll let you see a little closer. This is my juicer. I don't know the name of it or anything like that. My hubby actually got it for us a while back. And we've used it quite some time, but yeah, I don't know. I can't give you any information about it. But this is our juicer. We got our fruits and vegetables. Bam. So we got regular beets, golden beets, watermelon, and the strawberries are underneath. We got some jars that we'll be using. We use that. We use this. Hello, Queen. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Hope all is well. I know you're at the plantation and you probably can't hear, but what juice are you? The fruit looks so good. What juice are you using? I'm using watermelon, regular beets. We have one golden beet. You can see some strawberry underneath there and some ginger. So that is what we're juicing. Oh, you can hear me? Okay. And welcome in. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Team Reese Travels. All right, my machine is loud, so bear with it. We're gonna do the golden beet first. Ginger. Regular beets. All right, we did all the beets. So I'm gonna turn it off for just a second because it is loud and I don't like talking over it. But Queen, you said what kind of juicer? What is the name of the juicer? So I have no idea. Um, my husband bought it for us, and I don't know. I don't know. We've had it for like 2 years maybe. Um, it is a juicer that, yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to collect all this juice without spilling it. Yeah, the only thing that's on here says, maybe if I can Google picture it. It says QCEN on it. QCEN. That's what it says on there. But if I can like Google like picture it and then see, maybe that will tell us more information. But hold on one sec. So I'm straining it now through a strainer because I don't like all that foam. Trying to catch all the foam. And it's a cool looking foam. So we just strained it. But look at the foam. Looking cool. But I don't want to drink that. I'm picky when it comes to my juicing, so I don't want to drink that foam. Now, is it gonna hurt you? No, but I don't want it. I don't want it. I just want the juice. All right, so now we're gonna juice the watermelon and the strawberries. So here we go. Where's the pulp? So the pulp gets collected back here. So you take this metal piece off. It like locks it in place. Lift up, and the pulp is back there. Looking all vibrant. Looking like rose petals that have been blended up. Just lock that in place. I found it on Amazon. Okay. Maybe I should put that in my Amazon affiliated link. Even though it's been a while since we bought it, but yeah. All right, we're juicing the watermelon and strawberry. Here we go. It is loud and it has 2 settings. I always keep it on 1. But here's the watermelon. Let's go, let's go. Watermelon gives you a lot of juice. Watermelon is very juicy. Look at that. Look at all that juice. And we haven't even done half the watermelon. That's like a couple of pieces. We don't stop there because it's already full. And look how much watermelon we still have. A lot. Now those strawberries we won't get a lot of juice from, but it's okay. So I'm gonna rinse this off real quick because we don't want that. I don't want that. We're going juice, strain it. This is the red juice, y'all. Red juice. We'll let that sit. It's still straining. Back to the juicer. Back to the machine. ASAP because I may get it. Okay, Queen. I'll do it as soon as this live is over. I promise I will. And the reason why I didn't put it in there is because it's, I didn't think anybody would be interested in it. But obviously I was wrong. Look at all that juice just from watermelon. And we're still not done. Still got a lot of watermelon. Now, you don't have to keep turning the machine off. I'm just stopping it because it's loud. And I'm trying to talk to my people. You also don't have to strain it like I'm doing. But I like to, so. Alright. Alrighty. Look, more juice. More juice is coming out and I haven't even put anything in it. I love watermelon. I'm late. Is that watermelon? Yes, Verbal Assassin. This is watermelon. We got beets. So we got beets, ginger, watermelon, and then we also are going to do some strawberries. And strawberries is not going to give a lot of juice. You know, strawberries are very small. And I'm straining it through a strainer because I don't want that foam. But you don't have to do that. And thank you for being here, Verbal Assassin. Hello, Homebody Trish. Welcome in. Shout out to the 7 in the chat. Hello, Fee Nicole. Welcome in. Welcome in. I appreciate you. Rooted in the house. Yes, yes, yes. Do you have a peel? Do you have to peel the fruit like oranges or lemons? And then technically, no, you don't have to peel, but depending on the fruit, like if you're doing citrus fruit, it's gonna make it, to me, bitter or very citrus. Like it's just too much. So with citrus fruit, I will peel some of the rind off, but not all. Um, I'll leave some of the rind because some of that rind is good for you. But great question. Now, like watermelon, I don't know how well it would do with the rind of the watermelon with this juicer. So I just peel the rind off. And the chat went fast. Everyone just jumped up in here. Yeah, me too. Every time I see my sister. Okay, baby, my stomach would be swollen. Are you allergic, Verbal Assassin? Question above. Did I get to the question? I peel my citrus as well. Yes, that is a very nice juicer. Thank you, Queen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I enjoy it. It works. It's not like the super fancy ones, but it works. As long as it gets the job done. And the only reason why it's taking me forever is because I'm talking to y'all. Normally this juicing, if I wasn't on camera, it takes like 10 minutes, if that. But we trying to work on our watch hours and all that, so I'm taking my time. Okay, that's all the watermelon. And we got a lot of juice, y'all. We got a lot of juice. Look at that. This is 4 cups of juice right there. And we're about to add a little more. So I strain it again. So this is over 4 cups of juice. And yes, there's foam at the bottom, but it's not as much. But we try to catch all that, because we don't want that. Well, I don't want that. So thank you everyone for being here. I appreciate you. And Trish, if you're still here, I know you've done this a little while ago, but I missed your tour of your house. And I was like, oh man, I missed it. So I have it in my watch later list. And I will be watching that later today. All right. I need something else, y'all. Because this isn't big enough. Let's put that in there. All right. What am I going to use? That gotta be the baby berries. Right. We're about to juice all the strawberries now. No, just don't know how to stop eating watermelon. Oh, I love watermelon. Love watermelon. It's my favorite melon. The juicer I have, I don't know how to work it. Oh man. Um, I'm not sure which juicer you have, but maybe maybe you can do a live or something verbal assassin, and I'll help you. I'm not familiar with all juicers. Maybe Lala would be a good one because Lala, she's really good with juicing. But if you need some help, I'll help you. What kind you have, verbal assassin? Queen is asking what kind. Queen, I'm not sure the name, but it's confusing. Mine's simple, and I'll take it apart before we get off of here. I'm look at it. I'll look at it later. Okay. Gotta be the baby crush baby. Okay. So now we're gonna do strawberries. We're not getting a lot of juice from strawberries. Just keep that in mind. If you ever juice a strawberry, you're not getting a lot of juice because look at them. It's not a lot of juice. Let's see what one does. Yeah. That was one strawberry, so you're not getting a lot of juice. That was like 5 or 6 strawberries. And we're not even half. It smells amazing though. It smells wonderful. Okay, I'm gonna save these strawberries for something else. It's only like 5 or 6 strawberries. So look at all the, look at all that juice just from strawberries. Not a lot. It didn't even fill it up all the way. All right, so I need something bigger because I got a lot of juice. I got a lot of juice. And I have these jars, but I don't think 2 jars is enough. And I don't have any more jars. Let me see. I'm drinking some of this. Yeah, I don't have no more jars. I'm gonna have to keep it in this container. Alright. I still don't think that's enough. I need more jars, y'all. Alright. We're gonna get a big bowl. A big bowl. The biggest one I got. And combine all the juice together. I need to invest in more. Alright, so we're gonna use this big bowl and combine all the juice. And we're gonna strain it one more time. That's heavy. That's heavy, y'all. Strong arm. So it's just catching some more of that. And then we're gonna add the strawberry. And we got all our juice in there. save that. All right, so we got a lot of juice. And I'm gonna jar it up. Jar it up. But I got a ladle, so we're gonna use the ladle. Cause I don't wanna. It's a lot of juice. I know it may not look like a lot of juice, but it's a lot of juice. And we're gonna see how well we do with these jars. I'm gonna get a towel down so we don't make a mess everywhere, just in case. And let's ladle it up. I mean, I could just pour it. Yeah, we're just gonna pour it. And hope for the best, because we ain't doing all that. Yeah, I don't need to. It's a pretty color. So that's one jar. This is the other jar. And whatever is left over, we will put in a glass and drink. Nice. All right. So we'll save this in the refrigerator. We'll take this one and let's grab our glass. I'm excited to try it. Where's my glass at? Ooh. All right, we'll use this. I'll cancel what I'm doing. Alrighty. I'm gonna pour some of this. I need that foam to be out of there. All right. Cheers. Let me turn you around so you can see me drinking. Hello, everyone. Cheers. It's a beautiful color. I love it. Smells like beets and watermelon. I like it. It's heavy on the beets just because I use 4. But it's not like overly powered. It's heavy, but not like too heavy, if that makes sense. It's more hydrating with that watermelon. I get a little bit of the ginger. The ginger has that like spicy taste, you know. If you ever had fresh ginger, go try some ginger. But it tastes really good. Yes, really good. Hello, Hydra Way. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Andy Ma, hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Urban Garden Chronicles. Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Blaze, hello, hello. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Happy Monday to you all. Sorry, I was over here juicing and looking at what I was drinking and smelling it and tasting. It's so scary when it comes to juicing. It's not scary. Why is it scary? Tell me why. And yes, thank you all for being here. Shout out to the 12 in the chat. Cheers. When you get a chance, look at my question up top. Okay, let me go back. I gotta check out my member. I think I gifted myself instead of joining. The juicer I have, I don't know how to work it. What kind you have? Sorry, everyone. I'm just reading over the chat. I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well, Blaze. Thank you for hitting the like button. Queen, I'll check out your page. I found a few people over here I like to watch. Yes, and if you're not connected with Verbal Assassin, connect. She's a whole vibe. Note, her name says it all, so Verbal Assassin. If you don't get it, go check her out and you'll get it. And you'll be like, oh, I love it. You know, I'm more calm, collected. Not saying that she's not, but she's a whole different vibe, and I love it. So most of the time I'm in the background, Verbal Assassin, but I be listening, and then I'll put my little 2 cents in there. Sometimes you got a lot of people in there, so you don't always see my comments, but I be like, ooh, and you be going in. And I be like, yes, I love it. Let me keep reading though. Do you taste the strawberry before the juice? Do you taste the strawberry before you juice them? I had some the other day, and some of them were sweet, but not all of them. It's almost like blueberries. If you ever eat blueberries, some are like sweet and some are like sour. So strawberries can be the same way. Please like and share, subscribe. Thank you. Everyone's speaking. Andy saying hello, Andy. When you get a chance, look at my question at the top. Did I answer it? Queen, yeah. Did I miss it? Nama J2, Lala. Yeah, Lala has that Nama J2. It's a white juicer. It's a fancy one. It's not cheap. It is not cheap. I would have to buy that and make payment plans. But right now I can't buy nothing. I think I answered it, Verbal Assassin. I hope I did. Yes, you did answer. It's about the show. Okay. Can I have a wrench, please? You sure can, Fee. You sure can. Oh, I gotta do it on the phone while I'm tripping. There you go. Multitasking. All right, Hideaway. And if you're not connected with Hideaway, please connect. He's overseas, and he does a lot of different things. Well, not a lot, but he's a great channel. He's a great channel. I like vibing with him. I was over there yesterday. Latoya, hello. Good morning. Thank you for being here. We were juicing. So we got a juice, very vibrant color. So this is beets, watermelon, strawberry, and ginger. So I taste more of the beets and the watermelon, so it doesn't taste bad. But it does have ginger, and you kind of get that ginger taste. I wish I would have added just a little more, but it's all good. And then the beets, we have 1 golden beet and 3 regular beets. And then we did like a whole watermelon except for a quarter of it. So this is the only thing that's left from that watermelon. And we juiced the whole thing pretty much. We did probably like 30 strawberries and like a 2-inch piece of ginger. So we have this jar and we have this jar. So we got a lot of juice and it tastes really good. Don't mind it at all. Do you put honey in any of them, or would it not be considered juicing? So I don't put any additives in this because you want to keep it as natural as possible. Now, if you want to add a sweetener to it, you could, but it kind of defeats the purpose of juicing. If you want sweetness, you can add sweet fruits to it. So if you know your watermelon is going to be sweet and juicy, then you don't need a sweetener. If you know your strawberries are sweet, then you don't need to add a sweetener. Pineapple is really good for a sweetener. Um, just think of sweet fruits, mangoes, but I've never juiced a mango. What else is sweet? Apples, depending on the apple, like Fuji apples. Yes, yes, verbal assassin. But yeah, I wouldn't consider adding something to it like a sweetener, just because juicing, you want to keep it natural. You don't want to add additives, added sugar. You don't want that. You don't want the added sugar. If you're gonna do sugar, it should just come from the fruit. Also, there's information in my description. I did read over it in the beginning of the live. So if you go back to the beginning, you'll hear me read over what the benefits are of juicing, especially for the fruits that I used and vegetables. This is the only thing I've had this morning. It is 8:51 here in Colorado. I won't eat anything until this afternoon. So I believe I have a mukbang scheduled for today. Let me go look. I don't know my schedule right now. Let me look. Because I don't know my schedule. I didn't put everything up and was like, I think we're good. So I don't know my schedule this week. Yes, I have a mukbang at 12:30 today. So you'll get to see me eat something, and that will be my first thing eating. So, yeah. But this tastes really good. I like it. I like it a lot. It's gonna be even better when it is chilled. And we're just gonna close this up. Now, Lala always says if you're gonna juice, and I always listen to Lala when it comes to juicing. If you're not familiar with Lala, she's all about juicing and fitness and health and wellness as well. But she says you can juice and do batch juicing like this, and you can keep it in the refrigerator for up to 3 days. You can freeze it, and if you're freezing it, you save it for 5 days. So 5 days in the freezer, 3 days in the refrigerator. But yeah, really good juice. Your body's gonna love it. But if you have any more questions, now's a great time to ask. Let's see what's going on. It looks tasty. Yes, it is. It's really good. And Verbal Assassin, thank you for all the questions. I love questions, love engagement. Fina Co is saying hello to Latoya. Good morning. I'm just making sure I didn't miss anybody. But yeah, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Kennedy K all day. Hello. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. And shout out to all my members. Shout out to all the members. And if you want to become a member today. Join the oil family. I have different tier levels. I do exclusive content, so members will get behind the scenes. So you get to see behind the mukbangs and anything else I come up with. But as of right now, it's just behind the scenes of me doing the mukbang. So you get to see me cooking. I am a chef, so I give you my insight on like how to hold knives and just proper techniques in the kitchen. So if you want to learn, come join the membership. And Beauty Boss by Jamie, hello. Welcome in. Kennedy K all day is speaking to everyone. She said, greetings, chat. And I hope everyone, all the mothers out there, had a great Mother's Day weekend. If you haven't seen my post, please go check it out. I left a heartwarming message on my post for Mother's Day. And if you haven't seen it, please go check it out. But it was a shout out to all the beautiful, lovely mothers out there who has done their job, continues to do their job, and supports their family in so many different ways. So thank you, thank you. Shout out to all the mothers. And I think that's it for now. I'll be back for the mukbang. Thank you, boss. By Jamie. Yes, check it out, check it out. But I think that's it for now. I'm going to come back around 12:30 Mountain Standard Time. So if you're on the East Coast, that's 2:30 your time. And we're going to do that mukbang. But if you're a member, you'll catch me before that. And you'll see what we're going to be making for the mukbang. So I hope everyone has a great day, a great start to their week. Sorry I'm at work, couldn't make it. It's all good, Lily. And thank you for just stopping in. I will be back later. And yeah, I hope to see you guys later. If not, I'll see you in these YouTube streets. I appreciate you. Please hit the thumbs up. Share me out if you can. And I'll see you guys later. Bye for now. Love you. Have a great day. Bye. Happy Monday. Do something great today.